After a scrappy performance to get in the points and ultimately finishing in the points in the last race at the Chinese Grand Prix, we now come to the longest straight in Formula 1 history, the Azerbaijan Grand Prix in Baku. We have the best engine and we've got some upgrades after this episode. The upgrades will kick in, and yeah, we've actually qualified decently. As you can see, the rivalry, I'm leading both rivalries. The Carlos Sainz rivalry is a little bit closer than what I wanted it to be, and as you can see there, we're getting two downforce upgrades. One is a drag reduction and the other one is a major rear downforce. Those should be on the car for the Spanish Grand Prix, but we have the best engine. It's time for the Baku Grand Prix, and I'm expecting a lot out of this race. Since last season, I didn't finish last season, so let's race.
And after an exciting qualifying session yesterday, let's take a look at how the cars line up. Kimi Raikkonen starts today from pole position, edging out Sergio Perez, who lines up P2. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Bottas, Vettel, Thomas and Sainz, Ocon, Ricciardo, Grosjean and Max Verstappen, Leclerc, Magnussen, Lewis Hamilton and Ericsson, Sirotkin, Alonso, Lance Stroll and Stoffel Van Dorn, Hartley and Pierre Gasly rounds off the grid.
Now that we've got some points on the board, let's continue this form and aim for another top 10 finish.
It's a 5-6 for Renault, with me being at number 5 and Carlos Sainz being at number 6. Sergio Perez actually got a second in qualifying, which is very interesting. Force India have made a lot of upgrades to their car, mainly with the engine, and now they're really starting to compete. But I think Mercedes have overtaken us for the best engine once again. As you'll all know, with this track, low downforce, high straight line speed, and just to be honest, I think the suspension really soft, since you can abuse the curbs as much as you want. I think front tyre wear will be a thing, mainly with the tyres being overheating. But here we go, 5 red lights for the Baku Grand Prix, and it's lights out and away we go. And it's another terrible start, as we got Carlos Sainz on our inside. We're going to try and go around the outside. That doesn't work. Bottas is in 4th place. Let's see, Vettel holds Bottas off. Hamilton leads with Perez in 2nd. Bottas is in 4th, and then Carlos is overtaking us in 5th. Let's see if we can try and overtake him. He goes slightly defensive. Again, try and go around the outside. That's not going to work. I think we're going to have to play defensive for the first couple of laps, since Ricciardo is right behind us, and I could easily see Ricciardo winning this race out of anyone in the top 10. But we're going to have to try and play defensive on some parts and play offensive on the others. So let's just see how this race unfolds. All right. Come on, slipstream. Catching him, but there's just not enough road left. Try and overtake Carlos Sainz there, and I've got to overtake him because Ricciardo's coming through. All right, this is probably the chance to overtake him. As soon as I overtake him, I've got to put the ERS back down. There we go, lovely. Everyone sets the fastest lap of the race. And I've overtaken my teammate, Carlos Sainz, in towards turn 1. Perfect. Lap 4. And it looks like Carlos is going to overtake me once again. But I'm coming into the pit lane for the first of 2... Ooh, oh my! For the first of 2 stops, we're going to be going on the super soft for the first stint, and then the soft tyres for the second stint. But I do think the 1 stop does work around here, so let's just see how quick the 1 stop is compared to the 2 stop. So we're going to rejoin in last place now. Let's see if we can overtake the traffic that is going to hold us up, because it will hold us up. So someone's retired. Van Dorn's retired. So shame for the McLaren boys. We're going to overtake Brendan Hartley, and now we are in P18. We should be ahead of our teammate. There's Carlos, and we're in P14. If we can overtake Gasly, and that's a Haas, I think, that will put us into 12th. We're actually on course right now to finish in the top 10, maybe even the top 8 or top 6. So let's see, that's Bottas actually. Double overtake on the inside. Oh, a bit of contact there. Alright, now this is where the traffic really starts to become a problem right now. I've got Stroll ahead of me. And then Stroll is Alonso. There's a yellow flag somewhere. Oh, we're going side by side. This is not going to end well. Oh, that's a lock on there. Oh! Lock. Alright, so here's what happened. I'm going side by side with Stroll. And then we made contact on the second kink. And then, yeah, he goes out wide. And, yeah, he crashes. So, that is Stroll out the race. And not a good day for the Williams boys. Alright. Hopefully we can get Alonso here. Because Bottas is behind us. And with that Mercedes engine, I do not want to be overtaken by Valtteri Bottas. I've got to get past this traffic. I've got to try and, you know, just try and get past these cars as soon as possible. I'm already maxing out 343 kph around the outside, braking in towards the first corner, and the overtake is done. Alright, so this is Sorokin, and there's a yellow flag. Who's that? Oh, that's Vettel! So here's what happens. So this is Kimi trying to overtake Charles Leclerc, and Vettel he's going the wrong way. Oh, so what happens with Vettel? Oh, he's got a rear right puncture. Okay, and then he just turns to it. Oh, that's embarrassing now. Alright, so this is Ericsson. This is going to be for P5. I think Ericsson's on the same strategy as us, so he's going to go in the softs, I think so. I think Ericsson will finish in the points. It's P5, got to watch out he doesn't overtake us before turn 1. And the overtake is done. Okay, so lap 11, yellow flag. Oh, what the? Who's that? Oh, that's Vettel. Oh no, there's a massive pile up in towards the castle. No one's crashed yet, but trying to avoid Vettel. Oh, going to give the position back to Magnussen, and Magnussen is away. Ah. This is what I've got to be aware of, just traffic. I think traffic has cost me 2 to 5 seconds, especially with that pile-up, so in towards the pits for the second stop. We're going to go on the soft tyres, and this will take us to the end of the race. So, let's see who is on the one stop. We lose 1, 2, 3, 4. Raikkonen's in 4th. Grosjean, we've lost to Grosjean. And maybe Magnussen. No, but we're ahead of Magnussen. So now we've got, what, 10 laps. We're trying to overtake Kimi right now. He's really slow. If I can overtake Kimi, that will really help me in this race. Trying to compete for the win. And I need a win. We're down the inside, bit of contact, but the job is done. P2. Alright, so one thing. Hamilton is not on the 1 stop, he's on the 2 stop. But Hamilton has pit, what, 5 laps before us. So he's got a massive undercut.
Hamilton ahead. Okay, gap ahead is
See the drive in front.
0.6 seconds. They're on old softs.
I don't think Hamilton's going to stop again, so we've got to really push now for this win, if we really want to win this race.
0.5.
Lap 19, I'm going green, but it's not enough. We're slowly closing the gap down to Hamilton, but it's not enough to really make a challenge for the win. You know.
That puts you into P2, second place.
The penultimate lap of this race. I don't think I'm going to win. Ah, it's a real shame that my tyres starting to overheat a little bit. What can you do? Hamilton wins the Azerbaijan Grand Prix. I tried to chase him down, but that Mercedes is just too quick. I'll take P2 though, but I'm just I could have. If I stopped one lap earlier, maybe I could have challenged. And plus, we didn't see a safety car, so I was really hoping that a safety car would come out and just try and help us win. But it hasn't done that at all. And I mean, we've got another podium. This is our first podium of the season. I think our fourth podium of our career. And we're just getting slightly closer to competing with these teams and winning. And hopefully we can do that in the next race at Spain. Bottas, P9. Wait, is that P9 or P5? I'm not sure, but I'm sure it's P5. But, yeah. I'm not going to come out here and say it's disappointing, but it's I would have taken the win. So, yeah, Ricciardo in third. He managed to jump Kimi. I think my teammate finished 6th. I know he finished in the top 7. Hopefully my teammate did well, but it's Hamilton who wins. But we're slowly starting to make progress. Hopefully in the Spanish Grand Prix, that's my favourite circuit. Hopefully we can win. And we can win good. So Lewis Hamilton wins with myself in second, Ricciardo in third, Ocon is in 5th place, Leclerc in 6th, Ericsson in 8th, Bottas 9th, Raikkonen in 10th. I think he had damage. We've moved up into 4th place in the Drivers' Championship, and I think we're in 5th in the Constructors' title. Both championships are far from over as we head in towards the European part of the season with Spain and Monaco. Hopefully, if we have some good performances, hopefully we can win. So yeah, we've just got to keep building, and yeah, hopefully the results should come.
Amazing performance out there. You must be really happy.
Did you struggle to get through all that traffic today?
Everything went your way today. It looked like you had a really good strategy for the race. You're breaking all expectations. What's your secret? Your battle got a bit heated, didn't it? Appreciate your time.